That's a really goofy smile.
You told the
That's my fault.
Oh, wih, kagetan.
Kagetan.
As you can see, we have an issue here of me annoying the cats. The Faculty of Biology of Universitas Gadjah Mada is home to a variety of animals. Herons and other birds, civets, the occasional dog, lots of mosquitoes, and of course, cats. Bessie, Ui, Kunkun, K-pop, Simba, and a whole array of visitors come by or stay here. Many of them are rescues, others were born here. I caught up with Rury, a lecturer at the faculty who, along with his wife Adib, provide food and shelter for the cats who make this campus their refuge against the harsh and busy world just across that gate.
Cats in here, it's Owi and Bessie. Bessie usually near the parking lot, and then the others stay here, like TC and her sons. It was 3 of them, but one is missing. I don't know where. Just 2 left, Simba and K-pop. And the Kun is the only one left of the thesis children before the K-pop and Simba. So the most productive cat in here is TC, 3 colors. That's why this is the homework to sterilize the female cat in Faculty of Biology.
It's a well-known fact that cats have no master. In fact, humans who think they own them operate under the mistaken assumption that the endless treats and infinite headpats are voluntary, rather than the product of successful co-opting by felinedom. Just look at Kunkun here, lording over his grassy plain. Even so, like all of the cats you'll find around the university, the cats of the Faculty of Biology have formed an integral aspect of campus life, accompanying students and happily accepting their endless treats and infinite headpats. This means that cats that are abandoned have a safe place to go where people will take care of them, even if they ultimately choose not to stay.
So this cat, like Owi and Bessie, basically they were abandoned, and then we rescue them and try to keep in this faculty, and then they can survive here. Actually, we also try to manage the population, and then we also sterilize of the cats, like Kun already sterile, and then in UKM also have Kucing UKM. You can check the Instagram. They also have a good program like street feeding and then sterilizing the cats in all area in UKM, and mostly for the male one, because for the female I think a bit effort to do that. And when they have kittens, we also manage the open adopt program. So some of the kittens already adopted in Gunung Kidul, and then some of them also adopted from the Kraton, Yogyakarta. And then the adult one was adopted by one of the faculty staff.
The cats here run the full gamut of personalities. From my perceptions, we have the dour and serious Owie, the queen Bessie, the self-important Kunkuni,
Okay.
the playful twins, and
I think you have to move though.
well, these are just a few of them. And inevitably, but quite perfectly, this means all kinds of students will gravitate towards them. And naturally that there are bound to be favorites.
Jadi kan di Fakultas Biologi ini banyak sekali kucing ya, dan setiap mahasiswa itu pasti punya kucing favoritnya masing-masing gitu. Tapi sebenarnya secara general mereka semua sama-sama lucu, sama-sama menggemaskan. Tapi kalau misalkan diminta untuk memilih yang paling favorit bagi saya sendiri, itu Bessie sih, karena apa ya, Bessie ini punya keunikan ketika dipanggil itu dengan namanya, dia otomatis langsung apa ya, menghampiri orang yang memanggilnya gitu.
Two cats here, Howie and Bessie, is quite famous for students and then for visitor and other people who visit biology. So they mostly come to the people that try to take caring, like want to touch them and then interaction with them. And like Bessie also have another name in MIPA faculty, science faculty. They call Bessie Cinta because of the pattern, like heart shape, the black heart shape in the left side of the body of Bessie. So it's quite interesting. Like it's become an icon for biology, that when people come to biology, so they can meet with Bessie and maybe Howie, because they were abandoned since a kitten. So it's basically they inhabit in this faculty, and people already know them as a biology cat. Usually we feed the cats in morning and evening like this. Not all the cats come because they are like wild cat that inhabit in this faculty. Before we feed the cat in near the Biodas building, and we move to the grass area. The reason is just to make the cats more comfortable, and the leftover of the cat food, it's not make the building messy. So we also think about the cleaning area, and then mostly the cats, if we fit in near the Biodas building, the cats from the geography faculty also join in the feeding party. So that's sometimes make more crowded, and the biology cats not have enough food. Basically, myself and my wife, Laksmindra, also like cats, and we feed them here because if we saw cats not getting enough food, it's like what a pity for them. So it's cruel to let them not getting food properly.
Besides the moral imperative, Rury also cites a religious reason for helping cats.
The Prophet of Muhammad also like cats. That's the ultimate thing that we also love cat as animal that the Prophet also like. So it's about caring for the other living thing. So it's a good deed for cats that live in biology.
The reality for many of the cats in the Faculty of Biology, and UGM in general, is that they were at some point unwanted and discarded. Many times, people who purport to love animals will give up on them, lose interest, or don't want to take care of them once they become sick. There are also those who just hate cats altogether and refuse to tolerate their presence. For every such individual, however, there are countless more who not only love them, but find comfort in their presence.
People, students, and some of the staff, and some of my friends who visit me in this faculty also sometimes, oh, that's good cat, like, oh, what adorable cat, what what its name, and then just try to take care of them.
Jangan maman aja, maman itu ini ding. Kucing merupakan salah satu hewan yang paling lucu, dan menurut saya pribadi kucing merupakan salah satu hewan yang memiliki peran penting seperti itu di hidup saya, karena ya ketika saya bertemu dengan kucing saya berubah menjadi sosok yang kekanak-kanakan gitu, karena entah kenapa kucing itu bisa merubah karakter seseorang. Ketika bertemu kucing maka akan menjadi sosok orang yang berbeda dari karakter aslinya. Begitupun juga dengan saya.
For people here, I think cats also attract what we call to relieve the stress. Like in my opinion, if I saw cat, because I like cat. When we love animals, some experts say that it can relieve stress also.
It's worth emphasizing the impact the cats have on students. Animals have a calming and uplifting influence on humans, but when you're in a high-stress environment, this effect can be amplified. Every student we spoke to discussed the simple but effective contribution the cats have had on their mental health.
Ketika kita merasa senang bertemu dengan sesuatu, dalam hal ini kucing, maka kita bisa memproduksi yang namanya hormon bahagia, bisa serotonin, dopamin, dan lain sebagainya, dan juga dapat menekan si hormon stres ataupun kortisol yang bisa kita ketahui kucing sangat mempengaruhi ketika mereka berada di dekat kita.
Mungkin ini saya menyampaikan ini juga mewakili teman-teman saya yang saya tahu bersikap baik terhadap kucing-kucing Fakultas Biologi. Jadi kita sebagai seorang mahasiswa yang punya banyak tantangan akademik, beban akademik, dan juga beberapa urusan yang lainnya yang membuat kita mungkin penat gitu ya selama di fakultas ini. Ketika mungkin keluar dari gedung di Fakultas Biologi ini, kemudian kita tidak sengaja melihat kucing, terus kita bermain dengan kucing-kucing ini, ada perasaan stres yang kemudian hilang gitu. Kita tiba-tiba bisa melupakan beban-beban itu dan merasa meningkatkan mood kita gitu untuk menjalani aktivitas dalam keseharian gitu, dengan ya secara tidak sengaja melihat kucing-kucing itu karena tingkah lucunya ataupun tingkah polosnya gitu.
Dan juga dengan keberadaan kucing membantu mahasiswa seperti saya yang memiliki banyak tekanan, misal akademik ataupun organisasi ataupun hal lainnya. Ketika kita bertemu kucing, seketika kita lupa dengan semua tekanan tersebut, dan secara tidak langsung kita menjadi lebih relief dan merupakan salah satu coping stress juga ketika kita mengelus-ngelus kucing seperti itu. Jadi menurut saya keberadaan kucing terutama di Fakultas Biologi sangat penting, terutama untuk mahasiswa yang tertekan.
I think it's a bit strange that if, for example, if we saw people or human that not enough food, so we give our food for them. But how about the animal? How about the animal? They also need food. If we have food and we can feed them, why not?
Jadi dengan keberadaan kucing di biologi, jika kita memang memiliki keinginan ataupun kemampuan untuk merawat mereka, ya kenapa tidak gitu. Ya karena mereka makhluk hidup dan juga memiliki hak yang sama untuk meninggali suatu tempat dan juga untuk disayangi.
Sejujurnya ketika mendengar bahwa kucing-kucing itu akan mungkin dibuang katakanlah, saya sejujurnya merasa sedih karena saya punya kesan terhadap fakultas biologi ini sebagai fakultas yang ramah gitu terhadap hewan gitu. Harapannya pola pikir untuk mengetahui pola pikir bahwa hewan itu punya perasaan, hewan itu punya hak hidup yang sebaiknya kita sebagai manusia yang lebih berakal daripada mereka itu harusnya kita jaga.
The worst case-nya mereka sampai mati karena kita tidak menolong mereka. Apa yang akan kita berikan kesaksiannya ketika kita di akhirat nanti. Nah, bagaimana ketika kita menolong kucing-kucing yang ada di sekitar biologi ini dengan sepenuh hati? Hal tersebut merupakan sebuah kebaikan yang tidak ternilai.
And finally, opposite the animal house is the Kebun Biologi, a small patch of woodland that has had several paths cut through it for walking. Crucially, it is also a buffer for the animal house, providing a cooling effect and shielding animals from the noise and danger of traffic. Though less common, Rury also reports finding dogs who have been abandoned here.
Sometimes we also visited by dogs, but the condition is not very good. I think the dogs also abandoned and live in the hutan biologi for several times, and then it disappeared. It's not coming anymore.
Why do you think the dogs don't come back?
I don't know. I don't know, because when I feed the cats, at that time it was come closer and closer, and then join the party.
Do the dogs fight with the cats? Or
No, the dogs usually wait the cat finish, and then the dog eats the leftover of the cats. It takes turn, so yeah, I think it's quite good.
No matter which animal it is that gets the help, one can only respect the efforts of lecturers like Rury and Laxmi, and organizations such as Kuching Ogiem, who safeguard these furry little friends from the harshness that you will find outside the campus, and who are more than just eye candy to the students. And in the Faculty of Biology itself, there is a deeper resonance to their protection, as it is, after all, a faculty focused on the study of life. To this point, I will leave the final words with Rury.
So many wildlife in this faculty that I think it's quite good. It's mostly like a sanctuary or something like that.
I caught. Where's the cat?
Bessie.